Taking a trip to the hospital, possibly? Are we gonna do that?
Yeah, let's go. Fuck nuts.
Here's that bike. Thanks for watching. All right. Welcome back if you're watching. I don't know how much of this will make the cut, but as promised, I'm gonna make a video on the bike that I did a little sneak peek of on the last video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at the top of the screen or whatever. I'll put a link for that last video that I made. I had a little sneak peek at the end of it, but if you don't care about that, that's fine. This video is gonna be about that. But I gotta get it out of here. As you can see, I have a motorcycle problem, but I don't think it's a problem. I think it's a solution, but got a lot of bikes right now. Got the 2020 SMR450. Had a lot of fun on that one. Then I got the Duke 890 here, Duke 890R, I think it's a 21. Selling that one. I've mentioned that a couple times. So, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. If anybody wants one, there it is. It's got everything unlocked on it. Got, what is this? Leo vents? Yeah, Leo vents, slip-on, dual exhaust. Everything's unlocked. The tech pack, so it's got the quick shifter, auto blip, traction control, launch control, all those goodies. But yeah, it's got like less than 2,000 miles on it. So if anybody wants it, you can have it. The only thing I'm waiting on right now is the DMV for the title. So it has a clean title even. I switched it back to street trim after doing, what was it, like 2 races, or no, 1 race and a track day on it. Just didn't suit me well. So, unmolested bike. It's not been ragged on hard at all. That I can assure you. Yeah, I'm gonna snake this. This is the 2023 KTM SMR450. Snake it out of here. Take it into the other section of my garage. So, 1 second. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to be a YouTuber. I don't have the attitude, charisma, none of it to be a YouTuber, but I'm trying, so bear with me. Let's set the camera up over here. Try to get that lined up with my little leveler. Does that look right? No, sure doesn't. What about over here? I don't even know if my audio is picking up because the thingy is not in here. What? Can you focus? Can you get with the program? Let's level that real quick. Like so. Yeah. Chop my head off a little bit. I have no idea. What do we focus on? Are we focusing on me or my face? I have no idea. Let me get my audio thingy. Speaking of audio thingies, yeah, it still says it's picking my voice up. Speaking of audio thingies, I'm using the DJI lav mic or lavalier, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I watched videos on it. They told me to get it and I got it because I'm one of those gear idiots because I don't actually know what I'm doing. So I fall into the same category as everybody else that buys more gear than they should because they're new and they think that'll help and they're really excited. So I did it. Bought a whole bunch of gear when I don't know what I'm doing. So if you're watching this and you're new and you're thinking about doing this, deal with what you got first. Don't try to make a shining gold, awesome, perfect thing. Post your content. Use your Use your phone, use your smartphone. If I could have done that, I would have saved so much money. Use your smartphone in your pocket. Set it up with a little cheap stand if you need to. But don't go ham. I have like 4 tripods. And I have one really expensive one I have not used yet. And I bought that not even that long ago, so I don't know what I was doing. But just don't be like me, I guess. Also, this is another bike. This is a like 86 Yamaha Radian, also known as like the Mini VMAX. Obviously somebody bobbed it out. I'm trying to make it worse. I have a lot of plans for this thing and I don't know if any of them will work. I don't even know if it runs, but I got it fairly cheap from a buddy. So thanks again, Butch. But I'm gonna move that SMR into here, so I gotta move some stuff out of the way. Make sure this thing's still recording. Yep, it's still recording. We're already at 8 minutes, good Lord. This is all probably gonna be time-lapsed. Slither little snake, slithering around. Oh, that was an awful noise. Okay, cool, we're sturdy, I think. Sturdy enough, yep. I'm gonna set up a little setup out here. Set up a little setup, yeah, that's redundant. Set up some lights, make it look nicer. And we're gonna go over the dirty details of this bike. So, 1 second. All right, here it is. This is the 2023 KTM SMR450, the newest addition to my vault of motorcycles that I currently have right now. I'm sure you could see in the video earlier, there's some other motorcycles floating around. So if you have any questions about those, let me know and I'll make a video. I'll probably make a video anyways because I'm struggling for content. But yeah, here's the bike. I picked it up from a buddy of mine. I won't mention his name just in case he doesn't want me to. I didn't really ask him permission, but I did ask him for the details on the bike. So he did give that to me. But I guess we'll start off simple stuff. It weighs about 230 pounds, claimed weight. I think it was like 223 dry, so let's say 230. And claimed horsepower stock is 63 horsepower, I believe. That's just the basics, but while he had it, he did quite a few things to it. I got a little list on my phone here, but see if I can find it real quick. One thing that he did that I'm glad that he did was the fork conversion. As some of you know that have the SMR or the KTMs, they did the air fork. A lot of people say that's fantastic and they've nothing but great things to say about it. Other people, it's something else. My reason that I like it is it's consistent. All right, as if this stuff isn't already discouraging enough, camera equipment's acting a little funky, but we're gonna push through it. So we'll pick up where I left off here. I got a new battery in, hopefully this one lasts. The other one said it was full. This one says it's full, but we'll see. All right, so as I was talking about the fork conversion, air fork. Some say it's great, some say it's not. My reason is I want longevity and consistency. If I'm gonna have to replace fork seals if it's got a leaky fork seal. I'll have to spring up if I need to spring up, spring down if I need to spring down. If my air bladder breaks in the other one, I'm screwed. The shock is completely useless, and I don't want to deal with that. If I had that kind of support system with WP, then I would do it, but I don't. So thankfully, that's already taken care of, and he did that. Another thing, Heel Tech quick shifter. It's better than what was stock, from what I've heard. And I have heard nothing but great things about Heel Tech. You can control it on your phone. You can do a whole bunch of different things. He's got it super, super sensitive right now. You sneeze on it, it'll change gears. Fantastic. I love having a quick shifter. If you're not running a quick shifter on your bike, do it. Even if you're a street Rossi, doesn't matter. It sounds good, feels good. If you're a race guy, the seconds, tenths of seconds matter, especially on a straight, on a dirt bike, on a supermoto. You want to, or motard, or whatever you want to call it, you want to have as much speed as you can on the straights. That's not where you want to lose. You're going to get passed by everybody on the straights anyways. You want to catch up in the corners, but you don't want to add to that. So get that quick shifter. fantastic. He's already got it on here. WP steering dampener. He stuck with WP, which is fantastic. That's completely fine. No issue with that. If you are into humor a little bit and you're not sensitive, look up what WP originally stand for and understand that KTM and their suspension is Austrian brand. So, little, what is that called? A little Easter egg for you to look up. But good luck with that information. But yeah, he went with the steering dampener, which is fantastic. You can actually see it working right now. I'm moving it pretty hard. It's moving decently slow. It's fighting me back a little bit, which will save you a lot on the straights or a slow bend if you lose traction in the front or you lift up off the ground in the front and while you're wrenching on it a little bit, it'll turn sideways if it doesn't have it. This will kind of fight back on that, keep you from getting the shit whips. So fantastic help with stability. Another thing that he already had on there that it has, as you can see, well maybe, you might have been able to see already, but it has a full FMF titanium exhaust, which is fantastic. Also just looks super, super cool. You can see the blue and it's starting to blue and purple because of the heat. So that's fantastic. One more thing that he already had on here was the Racetech rear shock valve kit. He let me know that he had not installed that yet. That's something I will install. Just the revalving and it's a little bit more easy to use, a little more feel. But it's fantastic that he had already had that forethought. But he's going a different route. So I'm taking this and I'm going to do with it what I can. But so far, that's what he's got on here. As you can see, it's got some carbon fiber bits, some little snazzy stuff, some ASD breakaway levers. Helps you a lot if you drop it. I'm going to definitely put bark busters on here, the full wraparound ones. One, because I have to have something guarding my brake for race, to be in regulation. Another reason is it helps it crash a lot. You can look at a lot of our videos and some other videos that I have posted on here that if you low side one of these things and you have bark busters on there, the most damage you're probably going to get is a little bit on the frame slide or axle sliders, and then your bark buster is going to take the majority of it. But you want that full wraparound one. You don't want the flimsy plastic ones up here. Also helps a little with aerodynamics. You want to take everything you can get, like I had mentioned with racing against other bikes. You want to, every 10th matters, 100ths matter. So he also has a more narrow handlebars on here. That can help with getting tucked in. Some people like it wider because they want to be able to have the leverage. I've never had that an issue, but again, I've never actually taken this out on the track yet. I had to miss Roebling, I had to miss CMP, so hopefully I'll find one here soon to go to and I get to test and tune this bike, mainly tuning myself. He also added in a whole bunch of other stuff. There's a box of stuff. To those of you that have flipped and turned bikes a lot, you know that you're gonna accumulate a lot of extra parts, and he just let me have all the extra parts because he's going a different route. So I really appreciate him for that. But yeah, that's all the information I got on this. Hopefully this video isn't too long, and hopefully you guys watch it all the way. But if you want to know any more details about this bike, hit me in the DMs or the comments or whatever, and I'll see what I can do to make another video, because likely your question is going to be somebody else's question, and it's video worthy. Like I said, I'm struggling for content, but thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. One more thing. I don't know how I almost forgot this. I get so butthurt when I watch people's videos and they don't include this, a very, very important detail in car videos, motorcycle videos, dirt bike videos, lawnmower videos. I want to hear it, and I almost forgot myself. So I haven't warmed it up or anything, so I'm gonna let that go for a second, and hopefully it starts up fine. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to be the case. Try not to rev it because you don't want to rev a cold engine. All right, I'd say that's good and warmed up now. For now anyways, I'm going to give it a couple blips. I don't even know if you guys can hear me or if this will pick it up correctly on the mic. I kind of have a hunch that I want to move this mic a little bit farther away, so I'm going to put it at the other end of my garage, and hopefully it doesn't overwork the mic. Yeah, I can actually hear what it sounds like.